Hi, buddy. We got Ghost here today with us. Leo, what's up? Hope you guys are doing well. All right. Leo, welcome to your reading. I hope that this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. I hope that you're doing something that you love today, tonight, this afternoon, whenever the message gets to you, simply because you deserve to. Some of you guys, okay, never mind. This is going to be a reading for the rest of October. So it'll be from the 14th. Yeah, this is live. This is going to be from the 14th today through the rest of the month, the 31st. All right. My cats just woke up. So yeah, we're going to see what we got for you and just go with spirit. Start off with an overall energy for you, Leo. There we go. Your overall energy is the Nine of Wands, spiritual solitude. No, sorry, suffering and silence. That is, I believe, the Nine of Swords, actually. Here we go, spiritual solitude. It's weird that I said that. And then the Hermit came out next. Your focus is the Hermit. So a lot of you Leos, over these next 2 weeks, there's going to be a tendency for you to get into your head a lot or maybe overthink, you know? And I think that your focus is going to be on yourself, your healing, your enlightenment, spiritual path, and spiritual growth as an individual with the Hermit. Overall energy, Nine of Swords, a lot of overthinking, persevering maybe. But with your focus being the Hermit, it's good because like you're doing things to get yourself out of your head. Your strengths are going to be the High Priestess, which is your intuition. You're trusting your soul, you're trusting your higher self. Your fears, the Emperor. I feel like I see how this is playing out. The internal energies that are influencing all of this, of course, the Seven of Swords, deception and envy. The external energies influencing all of this is the Three of Pentacles. The outcome is going to be the Eight of Wands, beautiful, and the advice is the Seven of Wands. Leo, you have a solid reading right here. This is growth. This is growth through a difficult situation or a difficult circumstance. Like, yeah, for sure. Okay, let's get into it. Bottom of the deck, Five of Wands reverse, and the Hierophant, which is card number 5 in the Major Arcana in the upright. Wisdom in the upright, obstacles and challenges in the reverse. Trapped in fear. I think a lot of you Leos out there you just want peace. You want peace. You want to be around people that make you feel good. You want to be around people or energies that make you not have to overthink and get in your head so much. With the Nine of Swords, a lot of you over these next 2 weeks might be really focused on something to the point where you could potentially be losing sleep. You could be just like feeling maybe more drained than usual energetically because of your overactive mind. But your focus is solitude. So you could be taking a step back from the world, your normal, usual routine, and kind of going deeper into yourself to figure out what's working for you, what's not, where you want to go. And your strengths with the High Priestess is you trusting those answers that you find while you're in this hermited energy. Usually Leos they don't tend to gravitate towards that isolation and solitude, but it seems like because there's something in your life that is kind of stressful or stressing you out, it's like you're willingly going into this solitude so that you can just like breathe, so that you can figure out what you need to for yourself. Trusting your intuition, trust that over these next 2 weeks, your intuition is right. So whether you're getting a bad energy or bad feeling about that person or this person, whether you're feeling like you need a break, you need a vacation, like trust your intuition over these next 2 weeks because that is in your strength position. Your fears, or what some might call resistance, I guess, is like the Emperor. So this is just like really putting your foot down and putting yourself and the connections in your life in place where they need to be, setting boundaries in a way that is empowering to you, taking the lead, right? So there is this sense of resistance to that. Who knows why? The internal energies driving all of this or influencing this is the Seven of Swords. So a lot of you could be in this overthinking energy with the Nine of Swords because of some lie or some deception. You don't trust something, or there's something that you need more information about. And that is kind of driving all of this. Let me take a step back, figure out what my intuition is telling me, you know? You could be hesitant to like set boundaries because you don't even know the answer yet, but you know something's off. The external energies influencing this is the Three of Pentacles. So this card says recognition and reward, but to me, this is feeling like the storyline I got in my head, right? Is looking like you're overthinking something and you need to step back due to lack of trust because of others' opinions or others' motives. There's someone in your life, or maybe multiple people, that could be creating a bit of confusion for you. So you need to step back so you can think for yourself. I think a lot of you, externally, you could be very uplifted by the ones that love you and support you. But internally, you're feeling a bit skeptical about where you're going and where you're heading. The outcome for you is the Eight of Wands, which tells me you're heading in the you're heading in a great direction. Regardless of like how you perceive things to be, Spirit is leading you to where you need to go at an accelerated pace at that. This says accelerated motion. It just feels like you're making great changes or great leaps very fast. From going, your overall energy next 2 weeks, from going from stressing to very fast and rapid movement and success, that's a big leap. But that's why it's important that you actually let yourself take this step back, focus on yourself, trust this intuition, because the answers that you find when you go within you would be surprised at how far they propel you forward into your path or your destiny where you're meant to be. Your advice is the Seven of Wands, and this says stand your ground. So your advice is to like, don't let the external or internal forces consume you so much to where you want to give up, or where you don't trust yourself or your intuition. Like, stand your ground. And that is funny that comes out, because standing your ground is in your resistance position or your fears. If something's off, Leo, in your life, if a connection, a relationship, if something doesn't make sense and you want to know more about it, or you just don't trust it, like, address it. Be the Leo that you know yourself to be. Address it. Like, speak up, speak your truth, because there's a reason that your intuition feels it's off. Your advice is to stand your ground unapologetically. We're going to clarify now. We're going to start with your overall energy, which is the Nine of Swords. Okay. Eight of Swords, Chariot reverse, Justice reverse, the Sun in reverse, Leo energy, and the Fool in the upright. Some of you are being forced into a new beginning by the universe, by the energies of the universe. Not like someone is grabbing you by the neck and forcing you. No. You are tired of being stressed out. You're tired of overthinking. Like, you've been doing it for a while. This has been a weird process for you, is what it looks like with the Sun in reverse. Because that's your energy showing up, desiring to exit. Your energy is the happiest card in the deck, right? The sign of Leo associated with the Sun. For that to be in reverse is all I need to know right now, to show me why your overall energy is the Nine of Swords. You've been in your head. Nothing has been changing, and you've been like feeling like things are out of alignment or out of balance for a while. It's not necessarily your fault or their fault or whatever. There's just something out of alignment, and it's made you feel stuck. It's made you feel like there's a lack of progress or movement. You've been trying to figure out how to get out of it, and that is where your overthinking mind stems from. Not the fact that there's no blame game. It's just the fact that energies are stagnant. That is what's making you overthink. You know that it's not you. Whatever is this situation, it's not you. You know what you want, which is new. And so that's why you're overthinking. Where's my deck? Okay. So with the Hermit, we have the Six of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Six of Swords reverse. Solitude. To find a balance, refine your confidence, and figure out why things are stuck. Figure out why you're stuck or why the situation is stuck. You're not moving forward until you find this balance and confidence, until you find this inspiration to reconnect with self. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Taurus, any fire sign, maybe a Virgo, but your focus is basically to rebalance the way that you give and receive, rebalance the way that you perceive yourself. You're getting back to self. Your strengths with intuition, the High Priestess, is the Three of Swords, Nine of Pentacles reverse, and Two of Pentacles reverse. Leo, I will say this again. If you don't trust someone, if you feel like someone's energy is off, it's off. If you feel like they're being codependent or trying to convince you that you're codependent, and like if they're draining you of your confidence and of your certainty in self, and you know this deep down, but you don't know because you have so much love for the situation that it doesn't make sense for that to be real, trust your intuition. It is a strength of yours at this time. Maybe because of your past experiences, maybe because of what you're currently experiencing, but your intuition is on point. Don't doubt it. Your fears or resistance position, we have the High Priestess reverse. And I feel like I keep saying don't doubt your intuition because I just felt that you were. But we have the Emperor clarified by the Devil reverse, High Priestess reverse, Wheel of Fortune. There's a reason that, how do I want to say this? Your fear is setting boundaries because in the past, you were never validated to set these boundaries, Leo. There was something in your past that made you feel like setting boundaries was a problem or an issue, whether they gaslit you, whether you just weren't confident enough. Like your resistance is to set boundaries and detach from things that aren't good for you because you know that's what's best for you. If that is your fear, sometimes we need to walk towards our fears. If we need to set boundaries with people, if we need to put people in their place, right, in a constructive way or a loving way, that's what we have to do for our higher self, because right now you're going against your higher self or this intuition over these next 2 weeks. So whenever you feel those fears creeping up, like if something's like, that doesn't feel right, I need to do this about it, that's your intuition. Act on it. If you're scared to act on it, that gives you all the more reason to gravitate towards it. Like, take that action to help yourself. And I see this too. The internal energies affecting all of this. The Seven of Swords, deception and envy. With the Ten of Swords, Ace of Cups reverse, and the Page of Pentacles. There's a love situation here that has really brought you into an energy of questionability. Like you don't know if it's real, you don't know what their intentions are, you know? A part of you might be a bit done or just drained and tired of having to overthink so much. You got the Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. There's a lot of overthinking here, and a part of your heart is kind of like, I think the internal energy influencing this is the Seven of Swords, which is, card says deception and envy. I feel like it's like that because you know already, Leo, what your answers are. You know what this opportunity is. This isn't the best type of opportunity. This is an opportunity that is going to end in disappointment for you. Page of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Ace of Cups reverse. There's a reason that your intuition is like feeling that skepticism. And that's why that's internally driving all of this. But it is, at the same time, because of that, it's making you get in your head a lot. Your external energies influencing this, we have the Hangman, the Hermit reverse, the Seven of Pentacles reversed, clarifying the Three of Pentacles. You've been very patient with whatever is outside of you, but you're losing yourself the longer you stay patient. The longer you allow yourself to sit in the Nine of Swords and that confusion and that questioning your own internal being, the further you get from yourself. And you can always come back to self and refine self. So it's not necessarily like there's no hope, right? But it's almost like you're consciously aware that you're putting up with things that you do not enjoy, or environment, situations. And you're just sitting in it knowing it's pulling you further, making you drift further. You feel stuck and you're tired of feeling stuck. And these are energies outside of you that's influencing all of this. There's something around you that you don't trust fully, but you're not really doing anything about it. But the outcome, you do. We have the Eight of Wands, which is accelerated motion, movement, communication, clarified by the Moon, the Seven of Cups reverse, the Five of Cups reverse. Everything is coming out. Everything's coming to the surface, and it's going to change everything for you. Because your advice is Seven of Wands, stand your ground. You're standing up for yourself, and it's changing the whole dynamic of whatever this is over these next 2 weeks. You're moving towards what feels good to you because you're no longer allowing yourself to suppress how you feel, what you think. Like you're not letting anyone else slide either. Because like at the beginning, it looks like you were letting someone slide, suffering in silence. Why are you suffering? Because it feels like in this reading, there's energies outside of you that are contributing to this suffering. So why would you do it in silence unless you were letting them slide? By the end of it all, you're just like, look, I know this is true, or I know I feel like this. How do you feel? Like you're letting things come to the surface in a constructive way, in a healing way. And it's really starting to move or elevate your life in the direction that you were always meant to head. Your advice with the Seven of Wands is the Ace of Swords, the Magician, and the Strength. Spirit is not playing about you, Leo. You are protected. Spirit is giving you all the encouragement, clarity, tools, resources, and ability to overcome whatever you're facing. Standing your ground is going to be, and that could mean anything, right? Speaking your truth, not letting anyone belittle you, put you down. Whatever this is, Spirit's saying you are capable of seeing the truth, getting rid of the BS, and persevering to get to where you want to go. Your advice is to believe in yourself. Believe that you have everything necessary, all the tools, resources. Trust your intuition. I keep saying this. Trust what you feel and what you know to be true, because it's going to help you bring justice or balance to this situation where you feel stuck and you feel like you're the only, like nobody else is taking a loss. You know, you're the only one that has to suffer in this situation because of what's being done to you, or just what the environment is. Trusting your intuition will get you out of that energy over these next 2 weeks, and that's exactly where you're heading. Trust in the divine. Page of Wands. A new experience is going to arrive or arise after all of this, and it's going to allow you to like not feel so defensive and not be so guarded. But let's get you some oracle cards. On the split, happiness, revealer of truth. The truth will set you free. All right. For Leo, we have Pathfinder. Bottom of the deck, fire. Wolf and tiger. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I'm bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. So it's time to be fierce. It's time to take the lead, take control of your life. But what we have out for you is Wolf, Pathfinder. Release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. I think that love that endures is part of the problem at the start. Because it's almost like you're giving people chances that they've already proven to you they're gonna mess up, you know? So I think that love is a strength, but understand where the line is crossed and it becomes a weakness, because having unconditional love is amazing, but not when it starts to disrupt your life in a way that is like painful to only you and nobody else. But you're finding your path, and you could be helping others find their path as well. Some of you could be on this lone wolf type of journey. We have sacred and we have death. Some of you could be dealing with the Scorpio, could have that in your chart. Your energy is sacred. We have peace, we have love. Yes, bringing balance and peace to a love situation, finding new love. There's a lot of changes taking place for you, Leo. Your energy is sacred, your life is sacred, and be aware of what you're consuming or what others are trying to make you consume, because the transformation is happening. So as you're going through this transformation, whatever you're receiving, whatever you're consuming energetically, it's going to be a part of this. How can I put that in a way that makes sense? Like if you are a baby in the womb, right? And if you're a pregnant woman and you're just drinking a bunch of alcohol and doing all these things that are going to hurt your baby while your baby is in the womb transforming. Your baby, as the result, when the baby comes out, it might have some complications, right? With its like well-being. So if you're consuming things or environments or people that are not really helpful to you as you're going through these transformations, what comes out on the other side, there might be complications with you, with what you allowed yourself to consume as you were transforming. So that was like a weird like way to relate it, but just be careful with what you're consciously taking a part of, putting up with, being a part of at this time, because you're going through a lot of change and you deserve the best. So you don't want to put that at risk for any reason. We also have care to end it all off. So make sure that you're being compassionate with yourself, forgiving to yourself for what you've been through, caring enough about yourself to step into that emperor energy and put people where they need to be put in regards to your life. Stand up for yourself and don't let them tell you what your path is. Don't let them convince you that what you can and can't do, right? Your path is whatever your intuition is guiding you towards. Your energy is beautiful, it is sacred, and treat yourself as such. So Leo, this is what I have for you. If you want to follow me on social media, donate to the channel, or book a personal reading, links will be in the description boxes below or my About tab. I'll see you soon. Trust your intuition, because transformation's happening and you have to be your own guiding light. So your focus with the Hermit, let yourself be that guiding light for you. I'll see you soon. Bye.